Welcome back to New York Living. Kenneth and I are hanging out. The whole AI movement, are you concerned about the AI movement?
I'm concerned about keeping my own job.
You think you're going to be replaced by AI?
I think AI is coming for it.
Nobody will. AI won't be able to replace this.
Really?
Yeah. There's not. No
AI
way.
already has like the bald head.
Perfect. That's perfect. Well, it's just a buzzword anymore. In fact, it's altering the way people live, industries, redefine job roles, and rewriting the rules of how we work.
And for new graduates stepping into the workforce, this can feel overwhelming. Workforce coach and author of Limitless: How to Ignore Everybody, Carve Your Own Path, and Live Your Best Life, and forget about Leroy. Laura Gassner is here. Because, Leroy is just trouble anyway, so we need to get him out of our lives anyway.
Right.
She's here to help new graduates and the unemployed not only adapt to this AI era, but how to get a job in it. Yeah.
And I always say there's like, people talk about like puberty being terrifying for people, but I'm like, no. Graduating college is terrifying for people because it's like, all that cool stuff you were doing in school that you were like, oh my, I was this. Now you're in the real world.
Yes.
And coupled with AI, it's got to be ultra terrifying.
Right, but just like puberty, you still don't have a fully formed frontal lobe
right.
because you don't have that till you're 25 or 26 years old.
That's true.
So it's very difficult, and you actually don't know what to do. And everyone's afraid of AI. They're like, oh, AI is going to steal my job. But the truth is that somebody who understands AI is going to steal your job. So we shouldn't fear it. We should just learn it.
Did you understand what she said?
You have to embrace AI, basically, right?
You have to embrace AI.
It's a matrix mind. So, I have to...
It's too early for that ninja trick, right?
You have to be one with AI.
Yeah. So how do we make it work for us?
Right, so rather than being afraid of it, rather than not using it, open it up, start prompting it, see what it tells you, ask it questions, see the responses. But here's the trick. I think a lot of people say, okay, if I just get the answer from AI, I can present that to my boss. I can put that on my resume. I can say it in an interview. But you can't do that. You actually have to think about it. You have to use your own brain. So use it not as the source of the answer, but really like a sounding board so that your ideas can get better and better, and you can start iterating and innovating and become a more improved and more knowledgeable version of yourself.
So you're talking about practice.
Yeah, like everything. It's just a tool that we use, like every other tool that has ever existed in the workforce. This is the same thing. It's not scary. It's not this brave new world. It's just a new tool.
So finally, the real AI is doing practice.
Right.
Allen Iverson.
Thank you. Thank you so much for quoting Allen Iverson there. I love that though, because like you said, it is something that's so frustrating. I see it. I see people that just aren't doing work and they're just having ChatGPT or whatever it is do it for them. But you said it like, use it. You can still have a human component to AI.
Absolutely. So everyone's afraid of, like, in a workforce, they're afraid to say, I don't know, or to ask questions. And the thing is, like, your boss, if you ask a question, is going to see asking questions as a sign of interest, not an engagement, not like weakness. But what happens is we get this answer from AI, we present it, and we're like, okay, here's the answer, I know it, but we don't actually double check it. We don't check the sources. We don't do all the other things that we're taught in school to check sources and make sure that it's actually true. And we're like, here you go. And then we look very stupid.
Right. That commercial, they have like some AI commercial now where the guy's like total schlubbed out, like he's not buttoned up, probably he's dirty, and he's like, I gotta take the dog out, and he said it to his boss, and it's like, oh, Mr. Johnson, like you, I have to take this certain pedigree, and like it totally redoes what he says.
Right, and like maybe I'm just old school, maybe I'm a prig, maybe I'm like a hard boss, but like if somebody came to me and they said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that because it wasn't in the AI summary of my email, I'd be pretty annoyed, right? So we have to actually do the work.
So we had a software CEO, I think, within the last week who said that AI will replace about 80% of jobs within the next few years. Do you believe that? And should we be fearful of that?
I mean, look, I'm not a software CEO, so maybe I don't have the same insight that he has, but I would say I think people are way slower to uptake technology than software CEOs think that we are, right? There's a whole workforce of people that is still struggling to learn Google and Excel and Microsoft Teams and all those other things that we were forced to learn during the pandemic.
I'm still training to be a Walmart greeter.
I'm so depressed.
Terrible.
I mean, AI is not going to replace that.
I'm really depressed. Final advice for graduates, if you have any real quick.
Yeah, my final advice is don't worry about all the new technology. Do the actual people skills stuff first. Make good eye contact. Give a good handshake. Being early is on time. Be very close to your coworkers.
They're not even on it.
Absolutely. But all of that, like thinking and learning and growing, having emotional intelligence, that stuff is still gold.
I hope so. God, I hope so. You want to resist it, you really do, but they said it about everything, man. Yeah. I'm never going to join Netflix, and then you're like, you're doing all these streaming services. Yeah. You just can't resist technology. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Keeping eye contact with you.
Yes. Good luck, graduates. Oh my gosh, it's a totally different world out there. You need some summer reading. Pick up a copy of Limitless, How to Ignore Everybody, Carve Your Own Path, and Live Your Best Life wherever books are sold. I love that title, by the way. I always say tunnel vision, man. Just tunnel vision. Do your thing. Everybody be happy for people, but focus on the goal.
Leroy's in the
Keep your eyes on your own page.
Keep your eyes, exactly. Yes. I love that. All right.